creating complete streets and better blocks across the city is part of the plan behind the temporary bicycle lanes that have been added to Lakeshore Drive. John O'Donnell and Ben are here to give us the complete story, and you've got to explain what the concept is here.
Yeah, sure. So the Better Block is a temporary transportation demonstration where we're taking several blocks of Lakeshore Drive and one block of Peugeot from Clarence to Broad, and we're temporarily outfitting it along the guidelines of what the proposed downtown street plan is that the city has been working on. And building it out this way kind of gives us a way to flesh out any problems with the downtown street plan, but it also gives people a hands-on example of what a complete streets is and a street that's built for multimodal transportation and moving people in different types of ways and not just in their car.
It's a really effective way of getting a good idea of what it's going to be like before the city spends a lot of money on actually building it out.
Yeah, definitely.
What kind of concerns have you heard from people? Because it has sparked a lot of conversation online.
Yeah, it's controversial, and we knew that it was going to be like that, and we feel like if we didn't get the controversial feedback that we got, we were doing it wrong. So we expected that and we wanted it, but so the way that the street works, and you can see from this diagram here, from the curb working inwards to the center line, we have an on-street parking lane, then a dedicated bike lane, and then a lane of traffic. A lot of the concerns that we've had are about that parking lane and about the bike lane being in the middle of the road and people not understanding that the parking lane is for parking.
Is that typically how it's done, or is it done in a variety of ways? Is it sometimes the bicycle lane closer to the curb and then a parking lane?
Every complete street implementation is really going to vary by the design, the municipality, the type of traffic that's possible there. The idea of complete streets isn't always just about bikes or about cars. It's really about providing people with options and how they can get around. A rice field with a 2-lane country road is already a complete street because it's serving the needs of that community. Whereas in a downtown area where you might have more pedestrians and more cyclists and more transit, those types of implementations are going to be what you see in a complete street.
And this really is a coalition of various organizations that are coming together and sort of brainstorming all of this. Who's involved?
Yeah, I mean, the coalition effort is what makes this so cool and so powerful. It's Healthier Southwest Louisiana, my organization, Ben's organization, the Metropolitan Planning Network, IMCAL, the Community Foundation, Tobacco Free Living, Louisiana Cancer Prevention. God, there's so many. The
Southwest Louisiana Economic Development Alliance. The City of Lake Charles, Imperial Country Regional Planning and Development Commission.
So a lot of people involved in making this happen.
Right.
People are going to be able to come out tonight as part of Spring Art Walk and experience this idea of a complete street on Lakeshore Drive. And this is a good opportunity for them to provide feedback.
Exactly. And that's really the heart of transportation planning. I'm a transportation planner and I'm in an office staring at maps and data all day long, but it's for the people that we're doing it. And so we're about to start our long-range transportation plan, and we need that public involvement. We need feedback. We need people to come out and say, this is what I want for my community, this is why I want it, and help them learn how to get engaged. So we want people to come out tonight, voice their opinions, whatever it is, whether you love it, you hate it, come out, tell us what you feel, and start looking out. If you're interested in subscribing and learning more about transportation planning, I'm going to plug imcal.la, imcal.la has a subscribe button at the bottom. All of our policy meetings are open public meetings, so come get involved.
All right, and be sure to come out tonight, especially if you've been doing all that complaining on Facebook. You'll be able to really have your voice heard this evening. Thanks so much.
Yeah,
Looking forward to it. It's exciting stuff. After